Tonight, Sam, Chelsea were really, really good.
Yeah, absolutely, and I was intrigued to see how they'd respond to the disappointment of the Emirates, and in truth they played very, very well. Confident display. João Pedro from the off tonight, take us away to goals. His performance was first class.
This was quite a 6-pointer. The gap was 9 when Aston Villa led. It is now just 3.
The Premier League under Chelsea. What a place to come and do it.
Yeah, it was a really good performance. I felt from the first whistle, we controlled the game, and it's a great finish from their lad to go 1-0 up. And then our response, I thought, was excellent. I felt it was everything I wanted to see in the team in terms of our possession play, in terms of our incision. And we get 4 goals at a really difficult place with against a really good team. And to be honest, we could have had more. And I know there's a lot more to come, but overall, very, very happy with tonight.
Liam, you talked about big moments in games being the difference between going from where we are to where we want to go. I felt like we got that right tonight. The moments fell to us, but also we made them fall to us.
Yeah, there's fine margins. Fair credit to Aston Villa, they left 4 up on corners and it caused us a problem in the first half in terms of our set plays, and I think it's millimetres for them, and they're the margins at this level. They've gone our way. I think we deserved that though with our performance. Some of our football was everything I wanted to see. The build from the back, playing between the lines, being incisive. Yeah, it was an excellent performance, but it was against a very, very good team.
Yeah. Go on, mate. Garnacho as well. I think you said before the game you really impressed with him in training.
Yeah.
He performed really well tonight.
He was outstanding.
Yeah.
He was outstanding. I've had a lot of conversations with him, a lot of conversations with all of them. I said to him just in there, I knew he would play well tonight because of how he's trained the last 10 days, 2 weeks. He's been disappointed not to play, and he should be in a really positive way, but he's shown that in his training and the meetings that we've had, and he put it into practice there. I felt, not just going forward, I felt his defensive. Matty Cash is a top fullback. He did his job on him, but I could go through the whole team. João Pedro, Reece, Moy, Cole gets his goal. The back, Trevor was again Trevor. It was a fantastic team performance.
Yeah, just with regards to João Pedro as well. I mean, I said I'd pay money, him and Cole Palmer especially. So just how good is he, João Pedro?
Scary. Really? Scary. But all of them, the age that they are, it's a joy to work with them every day. His mentality as well as a warrior. João, he's a fantastic footballer, but he's strong, he's physical. We've worked a lot with him about his positioning in the box, and 2 of his goals I'm delighted with because they're literally in the 6-yard box, and that's where strikers get goals. And we know he's an outstanding player, and for me, he's got even more to go, which is even better for us.
Can I throw it forward to the Paris games, Liam? So you've managed in France.
Let's get racing first.
I've enjoyed that for 5 minutes.
But just interesting one. In between, we've got a really tough league game in between, and Paris have been given the weekend off in Liga. I mean, that's the strength of the Premier League, right? You have you're delivering every 3 or 4 days.
And no, Liga is just come from there. It's a top league. We can't control what the schedule is of the opposition. But what I've said to the group is it's going to take a group. The team's going to change for Wrexham. The team will change for Paris. The team will change for Newcastle. But you can see with Ali's performance especially, I need a group because that's what, and Romeo coming back as well is a big plus for us.
Yeah, see, I'm thinking of Paris because before Wrexham, I'm going to Wrexham as well, but we have a nice lunch in Paris before.
Yeah, I know you're planning that. But Liam, I wanted to ask you about the togetherness that you speak about, because the boys noticed the huddles that were going on out there tonight. Is that come from you?
No, that's come from them. They want to show unity, they want to show strength and togetherness, and I think I don't want to, it's not anything to do with the opposition. We're a young group, and the biggest thing I can do is help them grow in terms of that kind of stuff. I think it's massive. To be successful, you need to be a team, you need to be together, and I think overall in my time with them, they've shown that in pretty much every game. There's not been a lack of effort or spirit in the mentality of the team.
Do you think your players are so young, one of the youngest in the Premier League? Do you think, obviously you're a young manager yourself, is it easier for you to kind of relate to them? Do they appreciate the fact that you're on their level?
No, I think they probably would say I'm not on their level. No, it's not about age. I think you can be an older manager and connect with the players. You can be a younger manager and not connect with your players. It's just about the fit with the group. What we can't do is get too carried away. After Arsenal, we didn't get too carried away. We're in disappointing defeat, and we can't get too carried away now. We've had a really good result and performance here. We just have to stay consistent, and hopefully that consistency will get us to where we want to be.
Awesome, Liam, we're going to let you go. Thank you so much for coming to join us. We really do appreciate it. Well done tonight.
Good night. Thank you.
Appreciate it, Liam. Well done, mate.
Well done.
He describes João Pedro as being scarily good. like the levels that he could go to. João Pedro has scored 10 goals under Liam Rosenior's 12 games that he's been in charge. Do you think, obviously it's natural talent, but what do you think he is also bringing out?
It's interesting what he said. He said he's a warrior as well. Well, you can see that in him, Crouch, in the way he moves and the way he holds the ball and he handles it. And the Brazilian boys often are. I think this is the goal. This is the chances early on created. The balls over the top, but the Villa line was just. This is the goal for first Pedro goal. Like he was exploiting because he plays that number 9, Crouchy, but he sort of flits in between the centre half. So Contra and Mings, he couldn't pick him up all night.
What I like about him, obviously he's got his goals tonight and he's brought a lot of goals to his game, but he's so much more than that. He can drift out to the left-hand side, he can play in the hole, he can play all the way up top. He can find a float round. I think he's an all-round footballer. And some of the things he does with the ball, some of his touches, some of he can go past people. Like he's got absolutely everything to his game. He's the type of player I absolutely love to watch.
Yeah.
How many more levels has he got?
Well, I think there's levels with all of them, and that's the reason Chelsea do this. The way they're buying players to because there's room in them, there's improvement in them. So João Pedro is a Premier League player now. He's been a Premier League player for a long, long time, and when the players all improve together, and when it clicks like it does tonight, they can compete with anyone. I'm sitting there tonight watching them going, I tell you, I can't wait for this Paris game now because it's going to be really good. And the secret and the key for Liam and his staff and the players is consistency. He's right, I went straight to the Paris game asking him. He's Wrexham at the weekend. That's a different challenge. Crouching will tell you. Like
Bill Parkinson was here tonight taking notes.
Yeah, he'd have had to take a lot of notes as well because there was problems. He'll be looking at both wingers. Cole Palmer tucking in off the right and Garnacho running behind. So they can hurt you from so many places, Chelsea.
Let's have a look at the goals, though. Was this second goal João Pedro's best of the night?
I think Garnacho down left-hand side. He had a great game, to be honest. One of his best games in the Chelsea shirt. Matty Cash was in trouble. Enzo Fernandez shows you what he gives you when he's higher up. He was so good, kind of for the first goal where he's played it from deep. But with that one, it was a great pass. He was just onside, and João Pedro, I think, is full of confidence.
How hard is that, Crouchy, from a striker's perspective?
Yeah, you know what? The size of Emi Martinez coming out at you like that, and you just know he's got that in his locker. He's totally calm, consistently calm on the ball, consistently calm in front of goal. Fantastic footballer.
Cole Palmer back amongst the goals again tonight. Just right place, right time. Great finish.
Do you know what? He was great, Cole, night. They couldn't pick him up, Aston Villa. He was finding pockets of space all night. And I like him coming off the right. I don't mind him coming off there because I think it gives Gusto opportunities here. This weight of pass as well. That's superb. And then he goes in here. Now, don't underestimate how good a finish that is. You see it better from this angle coming up because as he comes onto it, he has to strike it on the run into the ground and he smashes it. Look at that strike.
His technique's wonderful to watch. His weight of pass, like you say, I think for the fourth goal as well, and for that one, just Reece James, he knows he's there. It's never over here. It's a perfect weight every time, and even to finish, it's just so difficult to keep that down. But beautiful technique.
And then it was like Chelsea were just on a run, and this juggernaut was just happening again and again. A good team goal for the fourth.
Good team goal again. Cole Palmer, that pass again. I think the back four is something Emery will look at. That's unlike them in be that open. And the ball, Garnacho had a touch, and he just slid it across for Pedro. Look, what's it like at the Ritz? Go and get your hat-tricks. There you go.
We can't. Obviously, Chelsea were fantastic, absolutely brilliant, one of their best performances. But Villa really, really gave it to them on a plate today. I think that defensively they were all over the place. How they continue to play that high line, it could have been 5 or 6 by the end of the night. It was a disappointing night for Villa.
Okay.